What's up, YouTube? Back here with another video. This time we're reacting to Miami corruption for dummies. No cap. I want to say that I'm the sharpest tool in the shed, but I hope this video does me justice. But let's get straight into the video. And don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. Because I need that! I need that!
The chief of police in Miami said that the city was run by the Cuban mafia, and then he got fired.
Telling the top cop he's out after a rocky 6 months on the job.
A bit of an overreaction, right? This comment offended the mayor and the city government so much that he lost his job. And then a well-known member of city government known as Crazy Joe played the Godfather theme song as they were swearing in the new chief of police.
Before you go, this has always been traditional when you have this
I have been a servant of the city of Miami. Oh!
Hey, that's low-key kind of cold. Nigga playing the Godfather's theme. That's low-key cold. No cap.
And when he found out the two local businessmen were supporting one of his political rivals, he harassed them and enforced random zoning violations to hurt their business. And when he wanted two of his staffers to be fired, he convinced his niece to falsely accuse them of sexual harassment. The mayor.
What?
Okay, as mayor.
Bro,
What are you talking about, man?
It's not that deep. Like, my nigga, you're gonna falsify information about rape? Like, bro, that's so grimy. That's so fucking grimy.
He's legally supposed to disclose any gift he receives worth more than $100. But he forgot to mention the VIP tickets to the Miami Grand Prix he was gifted and the luxury skybox suite at the World Cup in Qatar. These type of tickets go from $30,000 to over $800,000. He just completely forgot to mention any of this. He claims that one of these gifts came from David Beckham, which is totally not suspicious. It's not like David Beckham is the co-owner of a soccer team that's building a billion-dollar stadium in Miami, a stadium that was so graciously granted a 99-year lease to the land in Miami they were building on just months before the World Cup. It's also not suspicious that the possibly $100,000 suite the mayor stayed in at the World Cup was also registered to Beckham. Beckham, who in addition to being a co-owner is also a lobbyist for the stadium, meaning that his job is literally to convince the city government to act in his company's favor. One day the mayor's in Miami and the next day he's at an esports ceremony in Saudi Arabia with the crown prince. Alright, so I couldn't exactly find any evidence that the Cuban mafia ran the city, although
Damn! Damn!
the Miami Heat NBA arena from the city, the mayor was also a big advocate of Miami coin. Yes, Miami coin. It went exactly how you'd expect. In 2021, the mayor stated that his government made over $21 million from Miami coin. And before we talk about how worthless Miami coin is today, 3 years ago, the mayor announced publicly that a percentage of the city's profit will be distributed to Miami residents in Bitcoin.
The yield will be approximately somewhere in the vicinity of $1 million or more, and we're going to distribute that to Miami residents.
He lied.
This man actually got on the news and said that he would just give away free money. And I'll give you guys 5 seconds to guess if this actually happened or not. Anybody watching from Miami, let me know in the comments. Did you get Bitcoin for free? The audacity to even make a claim like that shows that he truly could not care less. And since he's announced the city's big profit from Miami coin, it has literally become worthless. He even somehow got the FIU College of Business to agree that this was a cryptocurrency people should keep an eye on. Like, come on, man. College kids are already broke. Don't sell them a dream. Not to mention, at the time of me making this video, the crypto market just crashed again and wiped out over $79 billion. And just for good measure, let's also talk about the governor of Florida stealing money. In 2021, Florida's biggest Medicaid contractor overcharged the state's Medicaid programs. Specifically, they overcharged for prescription.
Hey, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. You know, majority of niggas nowadays don't even have that type of money, bro. So why you doing this shit? That shit is so grimy, bro. I swear. Niggas like that be pissing me off, twin. Niggas like that be pissing me off, bro. Like that shit ain't sweet, bro. That shit's not cool.
Medication, but the company agreed to pay back the $67 million it now owed for overcharging. $10 million of this was donated to a charitable foundation known as Hope Florida, which was founded by the governor's wife. Now, this money was supposed to go to her single
Yo, she low-key bad as fuck.
parents, kids that are aging out of foster care, and other.
I'm sorry, I'm not thinking with my head right now. I gotta stop saying shit out my ass, bro. Fuck.
Individuals in need. But instead, this $10 million was sent by the governor's right-hand man to two groups that were campaigning against the legalization of recreational marijuana. So instead of helping the Department of Children and Family, it went towards campaigning against something that over half of Florida voters actually voted for. 55% of voters in Florida were in favor of legalizing marijuana. Now, regardless of how you feel about that issue, this is what majority of people voted for. But this failed to pass because technically the state needs 60% of people to vote for it, not 55. So not only did the state not do what majority of voters wanted, but the governor spent money that wasn't his on making sure this amendment would never pass. Nearly 6 million people voted in favor of this. That's a quarter of the entire population of Florida. But unfortunately, that's not how voting works in the US. But none of this should be a surprise, as it doesn't really matter what the party affiliation is, because Miami, which has a Republican mayor within the Republican state of Florida, is just as corrupt as the Democrat-run Chicago inside of the Democrat-run state of Illinois. This is one of the biggest myths in the United States, that one party is somehow corrupt and the other one is not. If you're from another country, you probably don't know the difference between the two parties, but when it comes to money, like specifically stealing and lying about money, as well as lying in general to the public, there is no difference between the two parties. Miami is a safe haven for crypto scammers, the mayor is a corrupt crypto bro that probably has a secret condo in Dubai, and the governor hates weed so much that he publicly stated it will never become legal while he's the governor. And while he is entitled to that opinion, that's not how democracy works. Right? Even if I, as the governor, don't support something, if my state votes for it, then it should be out of my hands. Right? This one statement isn't even about weed. He's literally saying your vote doesn't matter. But either way,
I mean, hey, if he has the power. To be honest, there's none that people in Florida could do about that. Well, actually, yes, there is. Probably fucking kill him or something, but I'm not encouraging that if it happens. I'm just saying, like, what if, you know? But, or he gets out of office. I mean, it's one of those. So
Florida will continue to generate money, tourists and drunk college kids will continue to fund its economy, and old rich people will continue to retire here and fund sugar babies all over the country. So the economy and old rich people will continue to retire here and fund sugar babies.
yeah, I've seen enough of the video. That's a wrap.